Get creative with me. Hi, my name's Lauren. I teach visible mending, and today I want to show you a fun way to use our whole sheet 1/4 inch stick and stitch grid. This is just a quick little upcycle I did for my daughter's thrifted jacket. So I didn't want to take a lot of time drawing anything out. I just Googled butterfly outline, printed something out, and now I'm tracing it on our 1/4 inch grid. Very important note, you want to use an erasable marking tool when using these sheets or drawing on them. So no pen or permanent marker, just erasable pen or pencil, something like that. Once you have whatever shape you want drawn out, in my case a butterfly, you're just going to peel it off the backing and stick it directly onto whatever you want to embroider. I'm using 100% cotton variegated thread and a pattern generator, and we'll just get started embroidering. What I really like about this grid is that it's basically a blank canvas. You're just transferring the tool onto the fabric. So really you can do anything you like. You can do the star pattern or the mountain or the 10 cross. Really, it's up to you, and that's what I really like about the grid. I'm making sure to embroider all of my horizontal lines first, following the pattern. So I'm using the running stitch and covering every other dash all the way up and down in my butterfly wings. And once I've finished one wing, I'll just jump over and finish the other. This is a little close up on how I tie a knot. No special knot needed. My trick is just that I use the butt of the needle to shimmy it down so it's nice and tight on the back of the fabric. So this thread isn't going to get loose later on. Then I rotate my project and I start working on the vertical lines. This took me a couple hours to finish, but it wasn't very difficult. Now I'm going to use a scrap piece of t-shirt as a backing for this embroidery. I cut a piece pretty large, probably like 1 inch or 1.5 inches all the way around, larger than my butterfly. And I'm using the basting stitch and with thread from my scrap jar to just tack it around. This is a part where you can also get fun and creative with the fabric that you use to back this. This is going to cover all the stitches from the Sashiko pattern, and it's just going to give a little bit more bulk and stability to my embroidery. I am using my 6-inch embroidery hoop that we saw in the shop and the chain stitch. And once I flip the work over, you can see it's just like a nice neat outline, and when we're done, we're just going to snip away around the edge of the butterfly wings. This is just a fun and creative way to use this, and you can obviously use this to mend anything you'd like or add embroidery like I did. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me on the next.